Guys, I'm gonna be for real in this video. Avoid doing this mistake if you want to become a stylist. I'm gonna get right to the subject because, well, no one has the attention span for more, but I'm gonna develop it more, of course. So, my mistake was becoming obsessed with social media and looking at how other people were styling, what influencers were doing, what other stylists were doing, what other possibilities of styling are out there. By no means does this apply only to stylists. These effects are seen in every and each one of us, because otherwise you wouldn't see such a thirst for personal style, and so many people confused about how to dress and their own personal style, right? It has to have a reason behind it. And this might be your call to action, that you should limit a bit what you consume on social media and maybe consume less and create more. I became obsessed with observing and writing down and pointing where I could go, what I could do, but I never stopped to think about what I wanted to do. I started out with one idea and then I tried to do everything. But the worst mistake of all was spending a lot of time on social media and not creating, only consuming content. Us as humans become conditioned by what we see repeatedly. We start to like it more. That's why things grow on you with time. And at some point, you're gonna start questioning what you actually like. What's your style philosophy? Because if you want to become a stylist, you should have one, right? You have some beliefs about what makes someone's style great, what makes a style easy to adopt, and a lot more. Also, something that's generally available for everyone is that social media chips away at your confidence like nothing else, because you become conditioned by the algorithm, to see certain faces, and you might not be that face. That doesn't mean you're ugly, that doesn't mean you're not appealing, it just means you're different from what the standard of social media is. The problem is that you won't care about knowing this. You're just gonna start hating to see yourself on camera. That happened to me as well. That happens to everyone, either if they're posting or not. Another thing that you're gonna start questioning a lot is another thing that you're gonna question very fast is your ability to get dressed. As a service provider, you show yourself your outfits on the internet sometimes, right? You might start to question if you're even good at dressing yourself because you see what other people put out there and it might not resonate with your style. But at the same time, you already started liking that style because you see it so much, so you try to incorporate some of that into your style, and then you might end up like me. You won't know anymore who you are. You have to stay true to your style, because style is not about image only, it's about how you feel. Good style, it's about a person that looks confident and acts confident in the world. It's not about mere clothes that you put together and they look good on camera because they have an interesting twist to it. Okay? So don't forget that. Another thing that's gonna start happening if you become obsessed with social media is that you're gonna shop more. So it's all psychology, right? So you're gonna shop way more, trying to become this better version of yourself that you don't even know who that version should be anymore, because you're shooting in all these directions. You have no clear vision for yourself. That's not a good mix. Not for yourself, not for your wallet. And one of the most obvious ones that I kept bringing up is that you lose focus on what you wanted to achieve. What did you want to achieve by looking at so many people on social media and how they present themselves? You wanted to see some formulas of content, not to copy the person. That was the hardest truth I realized by going through the process of cutting social media, because I forgot about one of my philosophy pillars, that Style doesn't come from copying. Style comes from living, and you don't live through a screen. Engaging in too much social media does make you forget what living is like. I started on this journey not really engaging with influencers, for example, and not wanting to be one. On my journey as a stylist, I started out because I wanted to educate and bring value to people. Our style is our armor, it's our presentation to the world, and I believe it's really important as well to engage with others, but also for our comfort. And the fact that I forgot a lot of things along the way, trying to actually make it a livable situation out of it, that really got me to thinking. I do have my own style philosophy that I developed by engaging with art, fashion, politics, philosophy, because fashion and style is everything but clothes. Clothes are just a manifestation of everything else, and we have to remember that. So copying and trying to be someone else that you see on your screen is only gonna chip away at who you are. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to follow for more.